Plain and simple. Build an environment for success. Build an environment around you that is designed for success. Now, this is actually pretty simple, but it's also complicated, or not complicated, but it's kind of long-winded. In order to create an environment of success, we're talking about your immediate environment automatically, of course. If you cannot control yourself with certain things, just fucking get rid of them. But first and foremost, at the very minimum, go through a digital detox. Get all that shit off of your phone and your fucking personal computers and stuff. All your social media, gone. Get rid of it. All your streaming apps and all that other shit, gone. Get rid of it. If you have a video game system, gone. Get rid of it. Give it to your mom for a little while. Give it to your brother. Give it to somebody to hold on to for a while. If you play on your PC, get rid of your fucking controller. Whatever. Delete the system. Delete all the games off of your system completely. Get rid of all of that shit. Go through a digital detox. This is going to be really, really important for you to accomplish your goals. I give you my word. You guys all think that the biggest problem that you have towards your success is other things, out there things. It's not. Competitors in whatever field you're trying to be involved in are not your biggest fucking problem. They're not your biggest obstacle. Time, money, time wasted, yes, but time itself, money, all of these things that other people are like, I don't have the time, oh, I need the money and I don't got the money, I don't this, and this. Actually, the biggest obstacle you have to achieving your fucking goals, to thriving in your ambition, to living the life of your fucking dreams, the biggest problem you have is yourself and the level of distractions that you allow into your life to take you away from those things. So scrolling on your phone, if you can't control it, get rid of it. I say get rid of it permanently, but at the very least, go through several months without it. Get rid of all your streaming apps, get rid of your gaming consoles and all of that stuff. Build an environment of success. So when you get up in the morning and you are in your house, you're not going to a 9 to 5 or doing any of that other shit. You have no other option but to work on the things that you say are important to you, whatever that is. You have no other option. It's either that or sleep in and take 4 naps a day. If you're in your house, you have no other option but to either clean, and you're only going to clean for so long, or get to work. Eventually, after a while, you will just fall into the groove of getting up and going to work because your body recognizes, hey, there's nothing else. Your mind and your body recognizes, hey, there's nothing else to do. Let's fucking sit down and get to work. Build an environment of success, which includes your immediate environment. Get rid of all of that shit. At least go through a digital detox for 4 months. Give it at least 4 months. I give you my word, after 4 months, you will, within 1 to 2 months, you will recognize a massive difference in your life. Mentally, you're going to feel freer. You're not going to feel chained to that stuff. The addiction level from the small dopamine hits are going to be gone. All of that stuff. Get rid of all of it. The other area to create a level design, an immediate environment designed for success is going to be the people that you are surrounding yourself with. I know this is going to be difficult. Believe it or not, when I was in prison, it was much easier. And when I was in a gang when I was younger, when I was involved in nothing but the illegal and illicit parts of life, it was much easier to find people that were fucking driven, that wanted more, and that wanted to be productive in gaining more. I know that probably sounds crazy to the majority of you motherfuckers that have never been in any of that kind of lifestyle. And to me, it also seems strange that now I'm on this side. The overwhelming majority of people that I run across now, that I'm on the right side of life, that I'm on the pro-social side, success is plan B. Success is plan B to almost everybody I run into now. That is fucking mind-blowing to me. In prison, it was easier to find and be around people that wanted to be productive all the time. In prison. Now, I'm not saying there wasn't a bunch of people that just played cards, gambled, ate jujubes, and watched TV all day, because there sure as fuck was. But it was a lot easier, a lot simpler to find like-minded individuals that wanted to be productive. When I was involved in the street life, everybody's goal was to make money and get the fuck out of the hood. That was the goal. Nowadays, you have a bunch of people that are pretending to be from the hood and they're doing everything they can to get into the hood. That's how you know that they're not fucking real. When you're from the hood, you're trying to get out. All these motherfuckers that are trying to get in, they're not from the hood. Point. I know it's difficult to find individuals that can be strong enough, personality-wise, and driven enough, motivationally and inspirational-wise, to stay on task and continue working towards something that they want. I know it's fucking difficult because all of you motherfuckers are living where success is plan B. And that's insane. You guys are like, well, I'll just stay in the groove or the rut that I'm in. And then if I happen to accidentally get successful, that'd be great. While I don't understand that mindset, I don't understand it at all. That's your guys' gig. The point of this is I understand how difficult it is to find individuals that are that ambitious and that driven. It's very difficult nowadays, and that's insane to me. Apparently, if you're not born under enough strain and duress, then you just don't give a fucking. It's one of the few things that makes me glad that my life was rough as it was. So you got to find people that are going to be on that same level. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be very difficult. It's been very difficult for me since I've been on the pro-social side of life. But when you find the few that you're going to find, you got to hold on to them. And you got to develop a relationship with them. And you got to develop a circle of accountability. So while I have a very good friend of mine who's working on his own stuff, he has a company that is already, hasn't even launched yet. It's already valued at over $1 million plus. Now, his thing that he's doing, I don't know anything about, but we will still contact each other every so often and make sure, what are you doing? What's going on? Where are you at this? What's this? What's that? While I may not understand the concept of everything that he's doing, I do understand strategical thinking and moving, marketing. I understand all those parts. We talk about all that stuff. Then, of course, we talk about my stuff. Now, this is the thing. If either one of us had called the other one and we're like, oh, well, I'm still kinda, and I'm waiting on, and I'm doing, we would, oh man, the fucking hammer of accountability would come right the fuck down. Boom! Bro, I haven't talked to you in 60 days. I haven't talked to you in 3 weeks, whatever it's been, and you haven't gotten shit done? You haven't gotten nothing done? Oh, you got that little bit done. Fucking congratulations. Accountability would immediately come down. The people involved in this studio, if I'm not getting my shit done, now granted, a lot of my stuff takes just thinking, but I have to be coming up with ideas and the direction that we're going to go consistently and constantly. If I were just sitting around and nothing was being brought up, nothing was being thought, nothing was being done, no direction was being given, I would get hit with fucking accountability. Yo, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Where are we going? What's going on? And the same thing would go for the rest of the people that are in my group that are working in the studio and the other projects that we have going on. You have to create an environment with a brotherhood of individuals that will hold, you guys will all hold each other accountable. I know it's going to be fucking difficult. I know it's going to be difficult, but you got to have that. So you're going to create an immediate environment by creating an environment of success in your home. And you're going to find the people that you need to be surrounded with that are going to hold you accountable, and you can hold them accountable. Also, it makes sense to find people that have strengths that you don't have. I have all this capability, this capability, this capability. I need people that have all of these capabilities. You fit this one, you fit this one, you fit this too. The other element of that is going to be the relationship that you're in. I understand. There is a huge incel culture. There's a lot of women that are definitely out of touch with reality and the things that they want. And there are a lot of, the MGTOW movement. I get all of that. For some of you guys involved in the incel culture, you guys are saying it's involuntary, and the MGTOW, you're going your own way on purpose. I would encourage you to look a little bit further beyond the areas that you are currently looking. I get it if you're probably on social media a lot, and if you're running around a lot of women that are also on social media, and that's where they get their information from. Yes, they are out of touch with reality. The things that they're asking for just don't make sense. A very good way, I have lots of conversations with lots of different people, and a very good way that I correct a lot of these women when they start trying to tell me this stuff. Oftentimes, these are not women I'm trying to date because I don't date stupid women. But when I come across women, they're like, oh, well, this and that, and 3 other things, and 4 other things. And I'm like, well, what makes you think that you deserve all of that? Because that's usually the word that they use, which I hate. A woman saying, I know what I deserve is a red flag for me. But I'll hit them up, and they'll be like, oh, well, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this. I'm like, and their version of whatever a high value woman is. And I'm the easiest one that I always rebuttal it with. I say, it's easy to tell when a woman is high value. It's very easy to tell. They're like, how? They'll think either how much money they're making, where they're at in their career, how many people they're having sex with, whatever, the stupidest stuff, right? The stuff that they equate towards men. And I'm like, no, how many men want to marry you? That's plain and simple. You got all this other stuff that guys don't give a fuck about. How many men want to marry you? How many of the traits that you have make you marryable? How many of the traits that you have are going to make it to where a man is just like, I definitely want to marry you? You have all of these things going for you. Because if you're like, well, I would never change for a man. Well, then why would a man want you? Oh, I would never do this. Well, then why would, if you would never do these things, if you're never willing to give, then why would anybody want to take? So those ones are very simple. I do realize that these movements are going on. I would encourage you to attempt to look further than the areas that you're looking. I happen to be I know a number of women that are worthwhile women, guys. There are plenty of them, I promise. And now there's a lot of women that are also coming over here from other countries. Even if you're disenfranchised with the American women, there are still plenty of women that are coming over here from Colombia, Venezuela, all these other fucking countries. Those are just the two that are just like coming over here in droves. And of course, I mean, they're not looking for the idiots that they come over here with unless they came over here with their man already. If they're single and came over, they're looking for an American man. Congratulations. There you go. There's the one you're looking for. Traditional woman. As long as you don't fuck that up and make her into a westernized woman because you're stupid, then you'll be fine. But the relationship that you're in, so a lot of times, the difference between many, many, many people that make it is just the level of consistency that they apply towards whatever goal it is that they have. They suffer a setback, they don't let it stop them, they keep going. They suffer two more setbacks, they don't let it stop them, they keep going. If your study of success, if you study anybody who's really made it, the overwhelming majority of them had to suffer setback after setback after setback after setback. All kinds of them. I'm not too familiar with Elon Musk's story, but Mark Cuban's a very good example. I think he said he went bankrupt like 7 times. A lot of individuals, they suffer setback after setback after setback after setback. They just don't stop. Their level of resilience is high. Now, some of us, like I said, some of us are built with this innate desire to just keep moving no matter what. I'm one of those people. I will fucking just keep moving no matter what. Even if I don't know where I'm going, I don't know how to get it done, I'm not sure what the steps are, I don't know who's gonna get me there. I got this idea, I'm not gonna let it go, but I don't know how to get it done. And then eventually, like, because I don't stop, things started to crack. And now my dreams are unfolding before me. You just have to never stop. But oftentimes, what's going to make that the difference for you is if you have an environment where you're just working, you have people that are going to hold you accountable for that, and you're in a relationship that is highly supportive towards you and your goals. That's going to be the things that are going to make the difference. You have to create an environment of success. Guys, get rid of all that. If you have a goal, if you are ambitious about anything, if you have a desire, a passion, a dream, do not let anything distract you from it. That includes a relationship. A lot of men will get into a relationship and then that's that. As soon as they get into that relationship, man, they get comfortable. Sometimes I understand. I get it. You get married and you have kids. You got to take care of your wife. You got to take care of your kids. You got to pay the bills. So a lot of times you got to push all that childish stuff aside and keep going and start getting, a job that you can support your family with. And sometimes some men get lucky and they have jobs that they love. Maybe you're a fireman, maybe you're a policeman, whatever it is. But for the most part, many of you just let your dreams die. Or you come to care about this woman so much, you love her so much that you're just willing to push those things to the side just so you can spend time with her. If that's the route that you really want to go in life, that's your business. But the truth is, if you really want to be successful and if you really want to have fulfillment in your life, it's going to require that you're going after your dreams, you're going after your goals. Man, I would think that it would be better to fail at the things that you want than to succeed at the things that you don't really want. Now, that's my personal opinion. Either which way, you want to build an environment designed for your success. Digital detox. Get rid of all that shit. Social media, streaming apps, computer games. Get rid of them. All video games. Get rid of them all. Find people that will hold you accountable that are also being productive on their things. You guys can hold each other accountable back and forth. Even if it's they're working on their own thing and you're working on your own thing, until you find individuals that can support you and help you in the thing that you're trying to build. And hopefully you build them with the things that they're trying to build. Hopefully there's some overlap. That's even better. And if you find a relationship, make sure it's a relationship that is supportive. Make sure it's a relationship that doesn't detract from your goals. Design an environment that is specifically made for you to succeed.